So you're thinking of remodeling your bathroom. A couple years ago, my wife and I remodeled 2.5 bathrooms in our house. 2 full bathrooms with showers and tubs, and 1 half bath. And we saved a ton of money by doing it ourselves, probably $20,000 or $30,000. Although it wasn't easy, it took a lot of time. We made a lot of mistakes. We learned along the way. We're not experts. We have most tools, but we did have to borrow some tools like a tile saw from friends. And I did a spreadsheet of all the things we bought, where we bought it from, whether you're going to buy Lowe's or Home Depot, the cost of everything, where you can save money. We actually bought the toilet and the tile from a home auction that was nearby our house. We saved money there. And just everything you need to know. I tried to record it, and I tried to record the mistakes I had made. So hopefully you can watch it and see those common mistakes you can run into, and hopefully you can do it right the first time yourself. But whether you're going to watch all these videos or just bits and pieces and just the parts that you need, hopefully you can learn from them and get what you need and do it right. So good luck.
I started by measuring all the sides, and I drew it out on Google SketchUp. If you want to see that drawing, I'll put it on my blog. We know it's going to be a 3x5 on either side, and in the middle we're going to have to use 2 sheets of that hardy backer. So we need 4 sheets in here. But before we get into all that, I'm going to take down this bar, take off the door, get everything out of the shower in this room because it's going to get dusty, so that's the first thing. Okay, so I have everything taken out of the bathroom. I have the shower curtain down, the shower rod, the door, everything taken out. The tub is protected. I put towels down, put masking tape around it and a sheet over it, so I'm ready to take out the tiles, and I'm just going to use a hammer and a chisel with safety glasses and just go around and rip everything out. I know that the hardy backer is 5 feet tall, and I measured it's about 2 inches above this, so it doesn't matter if I hurt the drywall a little, up to 2 inches. I was going to score it with a utility knife, but I have some room, so I'm hoping I won't mess it up. So ready to start hacking it out. Well, that wall was a little heavier than I thought. I thought I could just rip it down and slowly lower it down. It was pretty heavy. But I quickly got almost one side of the wall down rather than taking little chunks out at a time. Although I think I got to put some gloves on that. I cut my hand on the sharp tile, I think. I didn't realize it until I saw it on the tile. So I'm going to put some gloves on. It's pretty sharp. But one wall is almost done. Well, after doing a portion of the tub so far, I've learned a couple things. One, you need gloves. I think I ended up cutting my hand. There's this sharp metal mesh behind the concrete board, and it's really sharp. Next is you need a really good protection on the tub because all these tiles are falling, big chunks of concrete and stuff. So that's all falling on. You need really good padding. I have just towels and a sheet, and I think I wish I had more. And the next is, the system I've come up with is nothing pretty. You just take a hammer, you beat a grid through the tile, through the cement board, and through the mesh. You just pound around each 2x4, going around, ripping through the metal, and then just ripping it off. And you don't want anything bigger than, 2x2. Beyond that, and it's heavy and it's falling, so that's kind of the system I've come up with. There's probably something better, but that's what I've been doing for the last 3, and it seems to be going quick. I'm not having to take individual tiles off, I'm just ripping it all down. Just like that. So well, I'm all done with the demo, taking down the concrete board and the tile. It took about 4 hours, or an afternoon. 2 other things before I forget. First is I have a hammer drill, and you definitely need a pretty good screwdriver, like powered screwdriver or hammer drill to get these in. I don't know if a typical or a 14 volt just drill driver would work. So a hammer drill is, you definitely need it to put these screws in with a lot of pressure. The other thing is, like I said, we were worried about any leakages through the cracks and the joints and when we do the inset shelf. So I'm going to do silicone, 100% silicone around everything, and this gap up here and all these joints after I put up all the concrete board, just to make sure it doesn't leak. And then I did have to go buy hydrophobic paint. I think it's Red Guard or something. There's a whole bunch of different brands, but we're going to use it when we do the inset shelf. We're going to use it on all the joints, on the screw heads. It was $50 for a 1 gallon thing, which kind of sucks, but just to make sure it doesn't leak, we're going to go over all the joints and seams, and we have the mesh tape. So I've talked to different people. Some people say they don't use it. We've seen videos of people using it, and we figure it's better than redoing it all. So that's the last step after we put up the 2 more of the boards on the end. Alright, here's the carbide tipped cutter they suggest using. It doesn't dull as quickly as a utility knife. I don't know if you can see it, but that was after 1 cut. It's pretty dull. So I got this, and it does hold an edge a little better. I'm also going to use just an angle grinder, and this still only gets about halfway through the board, doing several passes. After that, I'm just trying to pop it and split it, and I'll clean the bottom edge. Hopefully it doesn't tear too much.
video you just watched was just one part from a series of bathroom remodel videos we did. Click next to see the next video in the series, or you could check out my bathroom remodel playlist to see all the videos we did while remodeling the 3 bathrooms in our house. And if you found this video helpful, feel free to like the video and subscribe. Thanks.